Greetings and hello, Find Us Alive listeners. It's me, Anna, writer and director, and your upstairs neighbor. It's 2 a.m., and I'm vacuuming my hardwood floors, and you're gonna like it. Today, we have some new patrons to thank. A very big special thanks to Ellie, Crybaby Fan, Paul Young, Vespa, Hvug, Eileen, and Roleplay Central. Thank you for all your support of our work. You help keep roofs over our heads and food in our fridges. If you want to hear your name at the start of an episode or get other cool stuff like merch, ad-free episodes, and access to exclusive streams, consider supporting us at patreon.com/hodgepodgeaudio. You can also give a one-time donation at hodgepodgeaudio.com. That's patreon.com/hodgepodgeaudio. Thank you so much and enjoy the episode.
I know you can hear me, Overwatch Command. I know you could always hear us. From the very beginning. I, Edmund Harley.
Beatrix Klein.
Nari Love.
Ingrid Raddagher.
Orion Lancaster, as a recognized employee of the Foundation.
Confirm my account of the events to be as accurate
As accurate a summation as I am able to give.
I'm not fucking lying about it.
I acknowledge and understand the possible impacts of an anomaly on my mental state.
And I am aware that my account will only be considered factual.
When weighed against other accounts and data relevant to the event.
Can I start talking now? I don't have to be in a hurry. I just don't want to be here.
It was basically the middle of the workday and alarms started going off.
I thought it was an earthquake at first. Funny, considering everything that's happening now.
The ground was all shaking like crazy, and all these alarms started going off, and I was like, is that the breach alarm? And then I thought about why they would have a breach alarm for something that can't even move.
Earthquake. Ceiling collapsed.
Do I really have to do this? You can't use the recordings? Oh, right. Cordell didn't hear that part.
I didn't find out how many people died until after they dug me, and after they dug the rubble away from my office door.
By end of day, we figured out we couldn't escape the building.
What do you mean by strange? There are a lot of different ways someone's behavior could be considered strange.
We went back to work.
We had everything we needed to find a way out, hypothetically.
I guess people got a sense of normalcy from continuing their jobs. I think I did too.
So I had nothing to fucking do.
Bailey was dead. We found out that 6320 worked differently on the inside.
There's dash ones, and there's dash twos.
Dump truck and highway.
Can I take a break? Fuck you.
We know the anomaly isn't alive.
It made this noise when you stood really close to it.
Not by the scientific definition, at least. It doesn't eat or photosynthesize or anything.
It's this humming kind of sound.
I talked on the radio a lot.
There was a blackout and a flood.
I guess it does reproduce technically, but but that doesn't
Has
count.
Gloria done one of these yet? Can I listen to hers?
Okay. Well, they've been through a lot. You can't expect them to.
We kind of had our own little club, right? Just the five of us. Then it wasn't anymore. Then it was everybody.
Could I get a piece of paper? I know it's going to be transcribed. I just need to do something with my
There were
hands.
4 monsters total. The swarm counts as 1. Dump truck and highway don't count. Or Lala.
I just wish I knew what happened to them, and if they're still in there.
Everything was better in there.
What? Well, yeah, I'm not going to be linear about how I tell it, all right? Just let me keep going.
Now that I'm on the outside, it's almost like I notice that there's something in the air out here that wasn't there on the inside.
It was clever, though. Smart. Not in the way that people are. It's hard to explain.
They're just scratches. They're not part of the statement. Mind your own business.
We're all the same now. Sorry, I mean, the same PRI.
It's like a hum.
I can see better now. Afterward. Not like better. I can see more.
If you're going to be in Reno anyway, could you do me a favor?
Lines and stuff. Dots connected.
Yeah, I missed a couple days of work. I was busy.
Could you, poke your head into the communications office and see if Dr. Harley is there? I've been worried about him.
What? No, sorry. I just thought of something. It's not about the statement.
Like, ozone. Like the way it felt to put your fingers up to an old CRT. Like you could feel the static.
Stop asking me about that.
I can see where all the angles go. And you can't see it.
I could push through it and it would be clear on the other side. It would be clear and clean.
The wrong angle. It was the wrong angle. It was always the wrong angle. We had it wrong. Wrong. We need to line it up. Line it up. It will work if it's lined up. Needs to be lined up.
I can make
everything will be right.
I can just make another one. Doesn't matter. It's not like it's a big deal or something. It doesn't even matter. It's just one more. And it'll work this time. It'll work this time.
The problem wasn't the inside. The problem was never the inside. The inside isn't too small. The outside is too big. It's the outside. Without structure and repetition, the universe will continue to expand until entropy unravels us all. We're not pulling the thread. We're not pulling the thread.
So it doesn't work on surfaces. That's okay. There were bound to be hurdles, and it doesn't work on plant flesh, which means there's one more possibility. A strong possibility. Greeley was wrong.
For all your worries about who was real, I think you had it backwards.
You had it backwards.
I'm real.
It's kind of great being out here.
It's not supposed to be out. It's supposed to be in.
So many surfaces.
It won't hurt.
If it doesn't work on that, maybe it'll work on...
Take ibuprofen. Maybe bite a belt or something.
And as long as your instrument is sterile...
Don't describe it to me. Just show me the
We're
photo.
on the inside.
Oh my god.
And everything in here wants to leave. You see, Overwatch Command, you don't have to make it exact. Because eventually... What? No. What? No. What the fuck?
What? Where's... Huh?
Lancaster?
Ooh,
oh my god, your leg!
Your arm. Your office.
Fuck! Oh, God, what's that?
Oh my god, I think...
What's
I
happening?
think I'm gonna throw up.
I can't breathe.
Everybody, quiet! Harley!
Huh?
Sight calm.
What?
If anyone else is here, tell them to stay in AB. We can't be the only ones.
Can't go out there.
Why not?
You think there's a lot of -1s in here? Look!
Holy shit.
They're everywhere.
Doesn't matter. They're only a problem if we touch them barehanded. I think. I don't actually know at this point, but if we all have shoes on, it should be fine.
Where's Ingrid?
She's... I don't know, AB maybe?
If we all reappeared in the places we were when we escaped, AB is where everyone else will be.
But Ingrid was in here with us.
Maybe she's already here. Maybe she went up already.
If you can hear me, stay in AB. I repeat, if anyone else is in here, stay on the AB floor.
Come on. And watch your step. Once we get there, we can start putting together what the fuck just happened.
I want to wait for her.
Head count first, love.
It had been 32 days.
32 days since the staff of Site 107 escaped.
Depending on people's, their preferred methods.
It was knives for most of us.
I used a laser cutter.
I lost it.
I don't know what was wrong with me. I just couldn't stop.
Drawing them everywhere.
-1s.
And it's trying to hide it, usually.
Although, do they really count as -1s when they're outside the void?
In my head, I thought I could summon dump truck.
It was like having an epiphany.
It was familiar, obviously.
It took until the end of the 32nd day before the thought occurred to me to put one on myself.
It's bizarre. Anomalous compulsion never feels like compulsion.
I didn't think I was crazy.
And then bam.
We're back in the fucking building again.
And the moment I was in here...
My head was cleared suddenly.
It was exactly like after Harley burned me.
And nobody's wounds were wounds anymore. They had all healed over.
They were scars already.
Nobody's marks were any longer than a couple inches.
The longest self-inflicted -1 was on Robinson's thigh. 11 inches long.
Ouch.
But the shortest one, Dr. Bakir put on the side of her finger with a laser. That's way smaller than any we could make with particulates.
Like Klein's.
Similar, but printed.
She modeled it, loaded it into a laser cutter, and printed it on herself.
All I did was put my arm under a beam and move it around. Hurt like a bitch, but only after the fact.
The smallest one was 30 millimeters.
Who else are we missing?
Not everyone arrived at the same time.
We started a head count as soon as we got to AB.
Klein insisted we all stay there until there was, until we were sure nobody else was coming
We
in.
kind of bounced around when new people came in, like mini teleporting.
It took 1 hour for everyone to arrive.
Everybody that was going to, anyway.
Burnett and Ortiz came in with injuries. Security is a tough job.
We lost most of our D class. 6 of 8. Only Harris and Smith made it.
Agent Brown was killed in a breach at Site 46 a week earlier.
And Gloria Alves is presumed dead after being lost inside SCP-7218.
I shouldn't have to say it, but it's a good survival ratio, all things considered.
And even among those of us who did make it.
Not everyone in that room really made it.
Todorov, Giometti, and Nurse Kim all got a little bit amnestic.
Amnestetized.
Whatever.
But most notably, Shao.
They're not even ethics committee anymore.
Cyto 1 wiped almost everything.
But the technology has its limits. Memory suggestions only go so far. Amnestics leave holes.
Shao is smart. They knew they were missing memories.
But it's hard to investigate when you're being watched so closely.
But they wondered about all the tattoos.
So 1 hour, we waited.
Nobody has seen Raddagher.
And then we got to work. Haldy will be taking security to scan the building for danger. Please stay together until we know there's nothing lurking around. If you're not in that group, maintenance needs help with inventory.
Maintenance gathered as many of us as they could to help check the inventory.
Psychology started taking statements one by one, not for mental health, but to see what we could put together about how we're all here again.
Research agrees to compile the notes into something useful after everyone has given a statement.
I'm on a 5.
What do you need?
Sorry about this.
Why? You gonna make this easy on me and tell me this was all you're doing and not some other bullshit we gotta figure out?
I mean, being in here again. But still, I really missed having you around.
Let's save our tearful reunions for after the chaos has died down a scotch. Yeah?
It's so weird how we just fall right back into it.
You can say that again.
It's so weird.
Don't
how
you have statements to take?
I'm taking a 5. This is the most -1s I've ever seen.
Yeah. Watch where you step.
Are we gonna try to count all these?
I'm not gonna do that.
Are we going to get rid of them?
Once we get done with inventory, we'll see.
I'm sorry about all this, Gloria.
I don't want to talk about it. Did Love go with Haldy?
I assume. Why?
I haven't seen her since we walked up here. So we finished taking inventory of everything. Food, medicine.
Explosives and incendiaries.
The entire site is covered in -1 instances.
Little mini rifts.
On the floors.
The walls.
The ceiling a couple times.
Buzzing and humming like a swarm of robot bees.
But we have blowtorches, so eventually we'd be able to get rid of them all.
But that wasn't our only problem.
We're low on food. Really low.
Nearly the exact same amount that we had when we took inventory after the last blackout.
And the silver lining is that even though there's not a lot,
we still have food.
It's been over a month since the last reset. That's a lot of time for a lot of food to go bad.
It's a lot of time for a lot of shit to happen.
So once Haldy and her crew clear the BC wing, I take everybody who used to be in psychology with me back to our offices so we can keep taking statements somewhere quiet.
Hi again. Official hi.
Stop texting me back.
I'm sorry. It felt like the time went by really fast.
And slow at the same time.
How have you held up?
I'm glad to be back here.
Oh, so not well.
No, not well at all.
Chicago can't be that bad.
I'm sure it's I'm sure it's nice when you get to see any of it.
Long hours.
10-hour days, usually. And my apartment was on the 2nd floor, so all I could see from my windows was the alley.
They had me on the end of a night shift, but only 8 hours at a time.
Did you get to see the sunrise?
Not usually.
All right, let's do your statement.
Right. Well, I was in Reno. Site 131. It's mostly administrative. I just sit in my office, wait for calls, review equipment orders, distribute comms.
But you were the closest. Out of everybody, you were stationed closest to the site.
I was, wasn't I? I suppose for a job as specific and limited as mine, it must have been more difficult to shuffle me around.
And?
Of course I wasn't assigned to 6320. I don't know who was.
Did you ever try to find anything?
No. I assumed I wouldn't be able to.
Did you hear anything at all? I mean, that close to the incident, they must have heard about it.
The earthquake stopped. For a while.
They started again?
After a couple weeks, yeah. We had to factor them into our work. Or, well, not my work, but others.
What are you thinking about?
Were they mean to you? At Site 21?
No. My assignment sucked, but nobody treated...
What were you assigned?
Performance check-ins.
And you encouraged them to rise up against the tyranny of...
A lot of them were young. Raddagher's age.
None
of the problems I was supposed to help correct were... none of them were real problems.
How so?
They were all arbitrary. Body language stuff. Failure to organize their emails the right way. I had to talk to one junior researcher about having a bad attitude.
Oh, so they made you HR.
They had me ask all of them if it was because their mental health was bad. Like they were stepping out of line because they were sick or something.
Jesus.
And some of them obviously were.
Obviously.
But when they actually had real problems that needed to be addressed, they made me refer them to the department head.
What about the D class?
They didn't have anybody talking to the D class.
They didn't have anybody talking to me either after the first 2 weeks.
You didn't go in on your own?
What good would it have done?
So I continue taking statements.
I give mine. Want to know what happened to me the last month?
There is a trend in the among everybody's experiences.
Fuck all, that's what. They demoted me to data entry, basically. Wouldn't even let me do field work.
It seems that nearly everyone was put into jobs at least one ladder rung down from what they were doing in Site 107.
Except me and the medical doctors.
They amnesticized the few of us who caused any problems.
But most of us didn't.
Even if we wanted to.
It was all simply too easy to slide back into.
Everything that happened in here felt like a dream. And we were awake again.
What felt so certain inside felt impossible out in real life.
Of course I wasn't going to raise hell. Of course I wasn't going to stand up and demand that we get better treatment or stop killing D-Class.
Who was I going to stand up with?
Everybody else was hundreds of miles away.
So morale isn't wonderful.
But after we checked the whole building and inventory moved from AB to other parts of the building, Botany noticed something in the greenhouse.
They realized it was a useless department all along, and we should have turned the greenhouse into a pinball arcade years ago.
Some of the plants went missing.
A lot of the plants were missing.
Because naturally they were.
Without us in here to stop all these -1s from forming, what would stop -2s from being created as well?
But that's the thing. If every missing plant became a -2...
Then where are they?
Dump truck! Highway! No, fuck! Hey, can someone come unlock this containment room for me? My stupid new card is only level 1! Hello! Highway! I missed you so much, buddy. I missed you so much. I was so worried. Where's... Dump truck? I thought you didn't make it in.
I was late. I was going to find you next.
You must be happy we're back.
I'm sorry.
What happened? Why didn't you call me?
I couldn't.
Why not?
I don't know.
I really could have used it, you know? My new job sucks. Everybody's mean. I really needed somebody to talk to.
What about...
I didn't want to talk to them.
It hurt too much.
Yeah, I guess.
I missed you.
Yeah. God, I missed you so much.
There's something about dump truck.
Gross. What is all over you? Why are you all grainy?
Yeah, that's... He's doing that.
It is 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. If anyone can hear me, please respond. I repeat, if anyone can hear me, please respond. What was that? Hello? Harley? I will be checking in again every hour.
Coming in.
Great, cool.
You haven't touched any, have you?
No. Hand me that blowtorch so you can stop asking me.
Be careful.
I'm being careful.
Don't set the wall.
I'm not setting the wall on fire! Almost there.
Move your foot.
Stop telling me what to do. See? Hardly any damage.
Except for that big black smudge.
All right, you do the others since you want to so badly.
Thank you.
I don't know. I'm doing it the exact way I did when we got you out. Starting to think I really am just, like, talking to myself.
Harley.
That's...
I know who that is. How long has she been coming through?
Since I came back down after the head count.
Great news. Tell her we're fucked.
I don't want to. I muted myself.
Okay.
I think I just want to listen for a while.
Then turn her back on.
You think you're all dead? Because none of you were in the building when you all disappeared. And with 6320's theoretically infinite space. Maybe they're right. Maybe you're all just floating.
She called me a lot. I feel bad.
I talked to her a few times. Not enough, though.
Or maybe they think your deaths are what caused the rise in seismic activity.
Oh?
There was someone named Sanders working at the outpost. She said she used to be 107 staff, but she was left on the outside because she was late to work that morning. She texted Noah. Apparently there was another quake today. Just a little worse than the last one, but the only one to be worse in like weeks.
It's getting worse again.
If us being inside makes it worse, why didn't it stop entirely when we were out?
Ned! Open the door!
Christ, love, why are you yelling?
Yes, open it!
I'll get it.
Look! It was the first thing I could grab.
What did you do to it?
Yeah, I don't know. It was the first thing I could think of to grab with one hand. I had to rip it off the tripod.
Love, why is it so dirty?
Look.
Why is dump truck so dirty?
Klein, he's dirty. It's dirt. Cave dirt. Outside dirt.
Episode 66 was written and produced by Anna Maguire. The voice of Harley is Logan Laidlaw. The voice of Klein is Tosh Ritter. The voice of Lancaster is Jackson McMurray. The voice of Agent Love is Tabby Bardall. The voice of Raddagher is Anna Maguire. The voice of Cordell is Ashley Quills. Original music by Jackson McMurray. If you like our show and want to support us, sign up for our newsletter at hodgepodgeaudio.com. This podcast, along with all content relating to the SCP Foundation, is released under a Creative Commons Share-alike 3.0 license. Thank you for listening.